up? This is Will, and you are watching Living It Up. We have more from Elliot's project, Star Wars Remnants. We have one of the actresses here today. Her name is Audrey McGee, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and some of the other projects she's already been involved in. Go ahead, Audrey, and welcome to the show, by the way. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much, Will. It's so good to meet you.
Definitely heard a lot of good things about you. Now, I understand this is one of the first roles that you have as far as like film, but you've done stage before?
Yes. No, that is correct. This is actually my first film performance. I've done on-camera stuff before. I've been in like advertisements here and there, but this is my first film. So this is really exciting for me.
Cool.
Yeah. No, in the past, I've done a lot of stage. I was trained in Shakespeare. So I've done, I did A Midsummer Night's Dream. I've done Twelfth Night, a lot of Shakespeare's comedies. I've dabbled in documentary theater, which is like taking interviews and making them verbatim monologues. So it's you're kind of creating a character based off of real people.
Wow, that is.
Yeah, and I've done devised theater as well, which is creating your own scripts based off a theme. So I've done a lot of theater, but yeah, this is my first excursion into film.
Well, hopefully it should be easier because I've done theater in the past too, and just doing a live thing with actual audience in front of you, not be able to do retakes and like, oh, I messed up my line. I think this would be a little easier.
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense when you make a mistake on stage. It's like, oh, never gonna forget that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and then with your character though, for the Star Wars Remnants, how is this? Can you tell us a little bit about the character without giving away any kind of secrets or anything?
Yes, I think I can. So my character is Captain Jen Valora. And I suppose if you were to compare her to any other Star Wars character, I'd say that she's probably most like Han Solo. She's kind of roguish, a bit of a mercenary, doesn't play by anybody else's rules except her own, but she has a really good heart. She's a great, kind person on the inside. She just doesn't really show that side that often.
Oh, well, it's good that there's a strong woman presence there. And I understand with the film, it's kind of like a heist type thing. So there's a lot of suspense and action, I'm guessing.
Yeah. No, we have a few run-ins, myself and the other characters. So it's going to be very exciting, is what I can say. I'm not sure how much I can say, but I can say that.
Oh, that's awesome, though. Well, as far as like women leads and stuff like that, are there any female characters that you like from other shows and Star Wars? Not just Star Wars, but just in shows in general or movies?
That's a fantastic question. I'd say that she is in spirit, very much like. There's a very obscure movie that I really relate to, Cutthroat Island. The main character, Morgan, she's a pirate. She's very confident, very witty, doesn't rely on anybody else. But she has very strong attachments to her ship, to her father, to the people that she cares about. And I'd say if there was a more mainstream analogy, I'd say probably closer to Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff from the MCU. Again, she's got a very kind of hard, prickly exterior, doesn't let a lot in, but if you get to know her character better, she has, softness there at the core.
Well, that's good. It's definitely nice to have that little yin-yang balance going on there,
Yeah.
And like you said, you have to have that facade, especially in that kind of environment. I would
imagine. Yeah, definitely.
Out of Star Wars in general, what was one of your favorite movies or shows?
Oh gosh. This pains me. No, I love Star Wars. I have loved it since I first watched it as a kid. I think my favorite movie of all time would have to be Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. It has I know that like many fans will argue that it's not the best made, but I certainly don't care. It has everything for me. It has the drama of Luke and the Emperor and the pull of the dark side. It has Luke being trained by Yoda and the conflict with his father. And it also has incredibly funny moments. And it has the adorable Ewoks. Like, how can you get better than Ewoks? Like,
Right.
So that is my favorite movie because it is so packed with everything. It's so rich and it's very fulfilling.
Well, whether it's that movie or one of the other ones or the shows, if you were able to play any of the other characters from the actual legacy, who would you like to play?
Oh, that's such a good question. Oh,
Gotta
oh
put you on
my
the spot
God.
for everything.
I mean, okay, to be perfectly honest, my favorite character out of the entire series shows everything is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness have that, you know, have had the bar set pretty high. So I don't want to play that. Honestly, if I were to choose a character that I would like to play, I would like to play Rey from the sequels.
Oh, yeah.
And no offense against Daisy Ridley, more just a little frustration with the directors because I feel like she had so much potential and her depth was not explored. She became this stereotypical hero in the end with not a lot of depth. And I would love to play her in order to be able to find that complexity of her character.
Oh, well, that's awesome though. Yeah, I know there's a lot of controversy with that character, just like Jabba.
Yeah.
But yes, I
Star Wars
definitely love
fans
me some
do get
Obi-Wan.
heated.
Yeah. Ewan McGregor, I got a picture of him back there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he's back there somewhere.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. I adore Ewan McGregor.
I'm very excited about his
Very
movies
excited
coming
for
out.
Yeah, very excited for Kenobi. So excited. Yeah.
Well, as far as like, just for your fans to get to know you a little bit better, is there any kind of social media that you want to promote? Are you even on social media right now?
Currently, the only social media platforms I have are personal accounts, except for my YouTube channel. That's just my name, Audrey McGee. I wouldn't suggest going there for fans though, because that's a lot of my old audition bits and just not a lot of great quality content. But I do guarantee that before the movie is released in the very near future, I will have some sort of social media presence on Facebook or Instagram or both.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, when you're first starting out, there's,
Right.
so
because
many.
it's my first film role. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a lot to be done.
Well, I know you got that cute little picture of your hitch on the Trouble Peak Productions.
Yes.
That beret, was that yours or is that just a prop? It's cute.
That is my beret. I do have an affinity for hats, so that is mine.
But maybe we'll get to see your hat collection one day.
Maybe.
Right now we are short on time, so I do apologize about that, but we definitely want to have you back one day. And we appreciate you being on here today. Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
Oh gosh, I just want to say, thank you to the fans and supporters watching this. Obviously, we couldn't do it without, anybody who is supporting us. So thank you to you guys. And also a quick thanks to Elliot, my director, Elliot Johnson, for casting me because, of course, this is my dream universe and this is my dream role. So this is incredibly exciting for me to be able to do.
All right, great. Well, everybody's excited for it. If you guys want to see more of the fundraising aspect or just keep an eye on where they're at in the project, definitely check out Elliot's website and YouTube page and Facebook and all that other good stuff. And of course, we'll be keeping you up to date as much as we can on Living It Up. All right. Well, thank you again, Audrey. I hope you have a good night. All right.
Yeah, you too. Bye.